Governor-elect Lamont is off and running. Lisa Tepper Bates of his transition team organized a series of 15 policy committees. I traveled to Goodspeed Opera in East Haddam to attend the rollout for recommendations by the Culture and Tourism Committee, co-chaired by Wendy Burry and Stephen Tagliatella. This is the first of a series of videos I will produce to share and analyze what was discussed. The highlight for me was listening to the Victorian lady, Kandi Carle, from the audience speak on behalf of those of us who slave away for the arts as individuals, for the smaller museums and culturals that constitute most of what we're so good at here. No one connected the dots between arts, history, museums, and tourism more effectively, so I'm starting with her. The committee appointed to grapple with policy recommendations was top-heavy in folks representing big arts organizations, big organizations generally, pet cultural charities, and yet no one represented historic preservation, the tourism districts, or the 200-plus small to mid-sized local museums that do most of the work preserving and presenting the stuff and stories of Connecticut. The discussions were interesting. So let's start by hearing from Arts and Heritage stand-up creative Kandi Carle.
About what I do is cross the divide of arts and culture, history, and social studies. It can really go a long distance in getting not only students but seniors and other people back involved. There are individual artists in the state of Connecticut that our voices get kind of lost because we no longer have what we used to have, which was the artist directory. We don't have any source for that now, and so those of us who slave away in the arts as individuals, that we're not part of a major theater, we're not part of a major entity or an organization or not-for-profit, but it's rich resource for tourism destinations, museums, historical places. The arts enrich interpretation of all of those different things, and if it hadn't been for just my independent thought to get that started, it wouldn't happen. And so one of the richest sources of arts and culture that can benefit tourism in the state is not really being focused on because we're the bigger organizations as far as marketing, etc. So the state of Connecticut needs to also remember, not forget, that there are individual artists like us that can really help and enrich. And I know that there are all kinds of, we were talking about the festivals and all those different entities that could benefit from the artists that are right around the corner. And they just don't know we're here. And I just ask all of you not to forget that.